Sorry I got cut off. I had to make a phone call. But if you're just joining now, there's a part one to this where I outline the whole story. This weekend, Donald Trump campaign, Donald Trump played the Foo Fighters' My Hero while brainworm Bobby Kennedy was coming out on stage to endorse Trump. Foo Fighters answered a Twitter account when asked, "Did you okay the Trump campaign to play My Hero for brainworm Bobby to walk out to?" Foo Fighters' official Twitter account said, "No, we didn't." In fact, Dave Grohl has, and many bands, think about that. As a human being, just think about, there are many bands that want nothing to do with Trump and his campaign. And think about how many bands are suing or trying to stop the Trump campaign from using their music. What is that? It's like if a dog doesn't like you. Like if animals don't like you and the musicians that you love their music don't like you, you might be the issue. But I was outlining in part one, and I'm just going to wrap this up because I got to go, but I was outlining in part one how the Foo Fighters do not want the Trump campaign using their song My Hero. There's no debate, okay? Marjorie Taylor Greene online is saying like, oh, they had okayed it. No, if the Foo Fighters came out on Twitter after it happened and said, no, we did not okay it, we don't want them using our music, we're suing them, and there are many bands doing that, like, there's a freaking issue. But my problem is people in the comments and people, the Dave Grohl and Foo Fighters fans, which, by the way, I'm one of you. No ill intent. I mean this as a constructive criticism. This is a learning moment, Dave Grohl. And Dave, hit subscribe and the notification bell. I'm Rob. I do a news commentary live stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I give you my word that it's 5 days a week. I just can't give my word on what time it's going to happen. So hit the notification bell after you hit subscribe. And thank you. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed. But I need to clear this up. And again, links down below in the comment to read the events this weekend, Dave Grohl's comments on the past, how many other bands are trying to get Trump to stop using their music. I mean, that's like, seriously, that's like if a dog doesn't like you. Like if bands don't fucking like you, like bands should never have a take on you. That's why I hate Metallica so much. When they sued, they went after their fans. Like if you're listening to their music, they should appreciate you. And that's how disgusting Trump is to them. They're like, don't listen to our music, please. And in that sense, Dave is kind of like Kurt. But we need to make very clear that Kurt put in the album liner notes, I think it was of Incesticide, if you are a misogynist, homophobe, racist, don't buy our records. Kurt Cobain was very clear. He didn't try to pander. He didn't try to say, whether you're blue or red or whether you believe in this or that, like when you come to our shows, everybody sings Smells Like Teen Spirit together, which is a Dave Grohl quote, by the way. Dave Grohl said that. Doesn't matter if you're blue or red. When you come to our show, everybody sings My Hero together, and we're making the world peaceful one song at a time. Bullshit, Dave. Because when those people leave after singing My Hero, guess what? They equate the song My Hero to, you know, a white supremacist or Donald Trump, who's taken away workers' rights as much as he can. So, Dave, you would figure your proximity to Kurt, and this is where people get confused. People think because Dave was in Nirvana that he's just like Kurt. Kurt was a fucking unicorn, man. You don't see many bands putting in their liner notes, if you're a racist, don't buy this album. If you're a homophobe, a misogynist, don't buy this album. Kurt did that. Link in the description. Also, I put it as the thumbnail for this video of the quote of Kurt being in Advocate magazine saying like, I feel like I'm gay in spirit. Like Kurt was unreal on another level of humanity. Dave is not like that. Dave wants everyone to come to his shows, red or blue, doesn't matter your political affiliation, sing the songs together, and then if you want to go oppress people or be shitty to women outside, go ahead. Dave doesn't want to take a stand. In fact, my biggest problem with Dave was during the pandemic, he finally made a video about teachers, supporting teachers and, you know, advocating for teachers to be protected and safe during this time. Why? Because his mom's a teacher, because it affected him. Kurt didn't need a reason to stand up for oppressed people or to spout his beliefs on why he didn't want certain people he didn't want certain people to be fans of Nirvana. His whole fucking song, what is it, In Bloom? His whole song In Bloom, you know, da 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 da, and he likes it down, down. I can't think of the lyrics right now, I'm sorry. But that whole song is about people that beat them up in high school, the jocks that they don't even understand that we hate them, and we wrote a song about it, and they're singing to it. So look who's back again. I had to make a phone call. Solus, what's up, Solus? So the Dave Grohl fans online, and again, I'm one of you. I'm a Dave Grohl fan. I'm a Foo Fighters fan. I just think we need to make a very clear distinction. Dave, because of his proximity to Kurt, does not make him like Kurt, okay? Dave quotes, again, down in the description, Dave freaking says, come, everyone come. Doesn't matter if you're a horrible human being outside of here. Come and sing My Hero together. Dave doesn't care. He just wants to sell out arenas. He doesn't care about who's getting affected. Kurt and Chris, the real Nirvana, the real parts of Nirvana, they cared. They spoke up. They stopped shows. They put things in the liner notes. And I encourage you to read these things down below. That's why I put the links in the description, because I'm not blowing smoke. You know, and that's why I'll defend Kurt's honor and how Kurt was. And I even had to leave it in Reddit comments. I had a comment on it because when people were like, Dave has that same sentiment, I'm like, no, read or listen to what Dave says. Dave does not have that sentiment. For those who weren't on Earth when Kurt was here, Kurt was another form of human being. He was a higher vibration. Kurt is on a different, all these, 100% Stan. All these years later, his shit still stands the test of time, and not his music, well, his music too, but him as a human. Think about that. Think about your favorite artist. And if they put in the liner notes, if you're a racist, misogynist, homophobe, don't buy this album. That is balls to the wall, man. And that is a statement. You know, Kurt would have spoken out against Trump, not just reacted like Dave does. Oh, we don't want him using our song. We didn't okay it. Dave, you got the biggest platform. This is my problem with these people. You got the biggest platform in the world, and you know why they don't speak out? Because they think it's going to affect their bottom dollar, their bottom line. Get out of here, Jonas. Kevin Hawthorne, what is good, man? Good afternoon. Good to see you. All right, I got to wrap this up. There was a whole part one where I talked about all this, the stuff that happened this weekend with the brainworm Bobby Kennedy coming out to My Hero, which is such a weird song for Trump to pick. And think about that, people. If your favorite bands hate these people or don't like these people, don't want these people using their music, you need to question who you're looking up to, if you look up to these people. And forever and ever, God bless Kurt Cobain, one of the greatest. Never again, not another human will be like him. Unreal. I love Kurt. Kurt hated bullying. And you know why? Because he knew what it felt like. And you know why? Because he understood that there are people being oppressed all over. He would stop shows. Again, you can look this up on YouTube. He stopped shows. I think musicians and actors shouldn't get political. Adrian Lynn, however you say that, that is, I'm sorry, but that is one of the dumbest takes ever. And again, with all due respect, but musicians and actors, everyone, if you're American, if you're a human, you need to get political. Why? Because politics is a reaction to how we all live. So when everyone says, oh, don't get political, just stay out of politics. Why? It affects everyone. The whole thing about being an American is having the opportunity to be involved in government for and by the people. So if you're a musician, actor, especially if you have a big platform and you can stand up, like Dave obviously doesn't like that people are homeless, and he goes and feeds them every Super Bowl. Dave, use your platform to speak out against it. Maybe help get some bills passed where, you know, people don't fall through the cracks that easy. It is so dumb for people to not speak out for politics, because politics are just a reaction to how we live our life. That's all politics is. It's a reaction to how we live our life. And if you don't have an opinion, they're going to come for how you live your life. And the quieter the people are, guess what? Those people usually get overrun. So, not to disrespect you, but everyone needs to have an opinion, because it affects all of us. Nobody gets to live outside of the political law sphere. Everybody's affected by it, so you need to have an opinion. And it should be informed. So, but all due respect, again, I'm not coming at you. I'm just fired up because I love Kurt Cobain, and I hate that people are comparing Dave Grohl to Kurt. Dave is nothing like Kurt, really. And it's so sad that he was so close, sitting behind him so many nights on tour, got to listen to him, got to be right there with him, and didn't learn a dang thing from him. Soulless, I kind of know how you feel. He's my idol, and he died in 2018. Where's the fans? Yeah, man. So we lose the great ones. The great ones die young. That Billy Joel song was too real. Is that Billy Joel? Only the good die young? I don't know. Anyways, I gotta wrap. I love Kurt. I love Kurt. My favorite. Kurt and Tupac. I got to wrap this up. I got to go. Thank you guys so much. There's a part 1. Don't forget, this is just part 2. And please hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, so that way when I go live tomorrow, you can join me. Peace.